What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Surfing the Stream, where every week we're on a quest to find out what is the greatest movie of all time. Okay, just hear me out. I'm not saying Land of Bad on Netflix is one of the best films of the year, or that you even need to drop everything that you're doing right now and go watch this. But you should make this your next watch on Netflix for sure. When a Delta Force special ops mission goes terribly wrong, Air Force drone pilot Reaper has 48 hours to remedy what has devolved into a wild rescue operation. With no weapons and no communication other than the drone above, the ground mission suddenly becomes a full-scale battle when the team is discovered by the enemy. It stars Liam Hemsworth and Russell Crowe, and I went into this with very little expectation. Usually these types of movies aren't all that great to me. I don't really tend to go out and look for these type of B-rated action movies. A lot of the times they will just have terrible CGI, writing, or just like underwhelming characters. If you've watched any of our previous reviews with Josh will eat these motherfucking movies up. Like, he loves these type of movies. And while this isn't a perfect movie by any means, it is highly engaging. Now, I'll go ahead and talk about the negatives first and get that out of the way. The dialogue in the first 10 to 15 minutes is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You just got to get past those 10 to 15 minutes, and I promise you it gets better. They just don't do a great job of introducing these characters to us. They try to bring some levity in with the humor before the movie really goes to shit with the action, and they really just fell miserably for me. So I do wish they would have done something different here at the very beginning to really make me invested in these characters early on. But overall, the character work here, it's okay at best. Surprisingly, the movie is shot pretty damn well. There were several shots that were just downright impressive. The combination of practical and visual effects were really, really good. The action set pieces looked great and had me on the edge of my seat, and the action is really where the movie shines the brightest. Now, the story isn't necessarily anything new, but they do add a new element to it, which does make it kind of unique within its own genre. Basically, the interactions between Liam Hemsworth and Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe is the drone operator, and they're talking over radio the entire time. So these scenes could be a little bit better. They're definitely some of my least favorite in the entire movie, but this does lead to some surprisingly tense scenes, especially towards the back end of the movie. So if you are a fan of war action movies, especially B-rated action movies, then you should be watching this ASAP. It exceeded my very low expectations, and it is a movie I definitely watch again in the future. So if I'm here recommending one of these B-rated action movies, guys, trust me, just go spend 2 hours of your life and go check this out. You could do a lot worse with some other movies. Go check it out. But if you have seen Land of Bad, let me know in the comments below what you thought about the movie and whether or not you would recommend this to the fine people out there. But other than that, I will catch y'all next time on another episode. Laters.